Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna just sit here and give you a minute and appreciate you. Thank you. My name is Shiro. Have we met before? If we haven't met, nice to meet you. So this afternoon, I thought I should talk to us about the storms of life. Have you ever gone through a storm of life? How was it? Was it easy? Was it hard? How did you overcome it? How did you come out of it? Do you mind sharing? First of all, I think the reason why we go through hard times is so that we strengthen others who are going through hard times, and so that we are able to share the victory out of the hard time. I don't think that we are meant to go through hard time and just keep quiet and let others wonder how it's done. So I feel I have the responsibility of telling my story, and this is my story. So I am the author of my story, and I will tell it as it is. So where are you? So there are three kind of people right now. There are people that are going through a storm. I pray that the Lord will give you peace, and that you will know that the storm is not meant to harm you. There are people who are out of a storm. And that is I'm one of them, and I thank God that He sustained me. He kept me. He was my anchor, and I felt His presence. So I want to thank Him. And then there are people that have not even entered a storm. They don't know what a storm is. They have no idea. So I pray for you when you get there, that you remember that a storm is not meant to destroy you. That a storm is meant to define you and to take you to the next level. It's like how you write exams. If you pass, you go to the next level. So a storm is not necessarily meant for evil. And I want to submit to you. And before I submit to you, let me tell you something that my brother told me when I was going through my bad days, my hard times. He said to me, and I want you to run with this, put it somewhere. If you've not got into a storm, remember this. He told me, Shiro, don't let sadness sit in your heart for a long time. See, when he told me that, I think he sensed in my voice a bit of sadness. And he told me, don't let it sit in your heart for a long time. Because when you entertain sadness, when you sit with sadness for a long time, it gives birth to something that you do not want. So please, if you're going through a storm, don't let sadness sit in your heart. Forgive quickly, try to move on, learn the lesson. And I think the best thing, and this is what has really worked for me, every morning when I used to wake up, and all my friends that have gone through a hard time, I have told them this. I used to wake up and I say, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I used to tell myself that. And sometimes when I met something that I did not understand, I would just say, I'm gonna rejoice in this. Was it hard? Yeah. I mean, there's no storm that is easy. It's like writing your exam to go wherever, campus or whatever. So the exam has to be hard so that you'll be able to pass it. And the other thing that I want to let you know is that the crown is given to those that endure and pass. You will not get your crown if you don't go through what you're going through. Your position of your heart as you go through a storm is also very important, because you must make sure that nothing corrupts your inside, that you will be able to laugh again, that you will be able to enjoy life, because after the storm, there's life. So those that are going through a storm, I pray for peace. I pray that the Lord, that you will feel God's hand. I also want to submit to you that in this life, at some point, you meet something that is bigger than you. You meet a situation, you meet friends, or you meet something that you will not know how to handle, that you will not know what to do. And I think that is the same position that Jesus was when he said, if it's your will, Father, take this cup away from me. Because I think he had met something that is bigger than him, that he didn't know what to do with it. And I want to let you know that at some point you will meet something that is bigger than you. And when you meet that thing that is bigger than you, others have lost their children, and I pray that the Lord will give you peace, that he will comfort you. That I don't even know how to speak about that, but God that has made you go through that, he has a bigger plan for you. And there are people that have lost jobs and they're wondering, they have kids to take to school and they're wondering the future of those children, what will become of them. I want to let you know that God is still in heaven, that you don't, sometimes it's not the job that pays school fees. Sometimes God will just make a way in his own mysterious way. But I want to let you know that storm is not meant to harm you. Long time ago, before I got married or before I had kids, a pastor preached about, and I remember this sermon so clearly. He preached about endurance and patience that comes out from a storm. And I was like, this isn't mahubiri gani tena. You know, those days I was young and I didn't know that at some point now Romans 8 would become my comfort, because now I had gotten to a point that things were hard, and now those preaching, I would remember his words, him saying that at the end of the day, a storm produces endurance, it produces patience.